Hey, how's it going, everybody? Sarasota Tim, coming to you from the Sunshine State. Man, is it sunny. It's 8:27 a.m. and 69 beautiful degrees, sunshine. A little update on the firearm. You guys remember a video I made about me losing a firearm? This guy just passed me in a school zone in a residential area. Don't get me started, folks. Anyway, my vehicle was accidentally left unlocked. I did try to lock it with the key fob. I was walking away into Walmart. Apparently the vehicle was left unlocked, that the button didn't work. I didn't hear an audible. I can't hear hardly anything anyway. Anyway, I think people were waiting and pulling door handles, and they sit and lie and wait. And when they see you pull in, they know you go into the store. They see you walk away. They know you're not going to come back to your car for 15 minutes or so. So they can go over there and pull the door handle and not worry about somebody walking up on them saying, "Hey, what are you doing? That's my car." So, I mean, that's what I would do if I was a criminal. So I think they were going around pulling door handles, and they saw my glasses up on the dash here. And when they opened up the door, I did leave my firearm in the door pocket. I normally carry my firearm. It was a Glock 26, a mini Glock, 9mm, and it was lifted. Reported stolen the next day, because I didn't realize it that day, both to the local law enforcement agencies here. They came out, filled out all the reports. I have photo pictures of serial numbers and the gun itself and all that. So I got a call like a month later, and never did I expect to see that firearm again. And it was a law enforcement agency here in town that said, "We have your firearm." I'm like, unbelievable, great. When can I come get it? You know, I love my little baby Glock, and it's the smaller one. Anyway, he says, "Well, we can't release it because it's part of evidence. And if you watch the old videos, the story goes," he said, "you know, good news and bad news, we've got it, but we can't release it until it goes to court because it's part of evidence." And, you know, he's a drug dealer and a rap sheet that long. They pulled him over. They found it in an automobile, and he ran and got away. And so until they find him, which they did, arrested him, he got a court date. Today's update is he might not have it all upstairs. They're waiting for a doctor to confirm if he could stand trial or not. Yada, yada, yada. Bottom line is March 29th, there is another final plea bargain court date, couple of weeks, for this perp to cop a plea. The sergeant seems to think he will follow up after that. So I've got a reminder on my phone to call them on the 30th. And hopefully, fingers crossed, I get my firearm back. But to those of you that were interested or saying you'll never get it back and all this, the sergeant confirmed with me. He said, "You know how many people I call a day that, my nose is itching, that won't come pick up their firearm?" He says, "I got it. You'll get it. Don't you worry." And now, believe me, I'm not going to let it lie. I'm going to get it. I want it. It's not an heirloom. It's not an expensive item or anything like that, but it is definitely my personal property that I want back. And so that's the update on that. The sergeant is crushing it for me.